We are here with Michael Graves from the Misfits. How are you?
I'm good.
How did the idea of doing this tour came about?
The promoter reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to come because he saw that I was going to play in South America, and I wasn't going to tour after the South America, so he asked if I would come and play these cities, play these shows, and I said yes.
We are so glad to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Do you like Spain?
I do. I like Spain very much. I've been here many times. I've gotten to see some of the country, not touring. I've gotten to see some of the very, very beautiful historic sites. I've toured so much here, especially with Marky Ramone, and a lot of the touring crew and the band members were from Spain. So Spain is kind of special in my heart.
That's so nice.
I'm not looking.
I'm nervous. Which is the song you love the most to perform on stage?
Oh man, I think that I love Dig Up Her Bones because I know how much that song means to everybody, and it's an old song. I wrote that song when I was 16. I'm 49. Almost 50 years old. So I wrote that song a long time ago, and I was very young when I wrote it, and to see how much it still affects people and does things to their heart and their soul, it constantly moves me. So I love singing that song. It's always new to me. It always feels new and fresh and real.
So you said you was 20 years.
Yeah.
When you first was in the Misfits. So now I'm 27.
Damn.
So more or less it's the same.
Yeah.
Which one? Sorry.
She's nervous.
I'm a bit nervous.
I don't know why.
Just a bit. Which is your favorite band?
Oh, my favorite band. Again, that's hard because I'm kind of like I don't know what they would call it, like a music zealot. I love so many different bands. Oh man, I don't know. If I really told you, probably everyone that was watching this would laugh at me, but so first I'm going to say that one of my favorite bands is Megadeth. I love Megadeth.
It's a great one.
But now, listen, for everybody that's watching this, don't freak out. Really, one of my favorite bands is U2. I love U2. U2 credits their coming together with, they're huge Ramones fans. They like to fashion themselves as a punk band. I don't know if they are. But when I was really young, I loved the music of U2. I come from Irish heritage as well, so maybe that has something to do with it. So yeah, I love U2. Sorry, everybody.
They are great bands.
Yeah. I have lots of favorite bands. Who
does your makeup?
Well, I do my makeup.
Oh, it's really nice.
Thank you.
I try to recreate your makeup because
Yeah.
I'm a makeup artist, but I did my best.
It's funny, like when I look at my face and I see my face in the mirror, I can see the skull. Like I see it even when
So
the
it's
makeup,
a part of you.
even when the makeup's not on, I can see the skull in my face. It's crazy.
You've said on stage that you are going to take a break from touring and from music.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crawl in a hole for a little while. I'm gonna go to my farm, like George Washington. I'm just gonna go to my farm and just kind of be with my family and be with my animals and be on the land and do what I do for a little while. I'm not gonna go out on the road anymore. For some reasons that I don't want to get into, but overall, it's gotten to a point in my life. I've done a lot of touring. Almost 30 years I've been on the road doing, playing music, and because of certain things, it's got to a point where my heart is very broken, and a lot of it isn't fun anymore, and there's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of disappointment. It's just become very, very difficult. And music and art is really what makes me. Like, that's what I'm an artist inside. I've always been. Music has always just saved me. And when it starts to feel like it's not anymore, and I don't like to do it, I know that it's time to take a break. So it's time to take a break.
I really hope you are.
I'll be all
As
right.
you get better.
I'll be all right. Just gotta go away for a little while. I gotta sit on the bench for a little while. That's all.
And we will see each other in another tour.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm sure somebody will convince me.
Oh, perfect. We will call
It's
them.
it's like they, the American mob in that. I don't know what movie it is. They say every time I get out, they just bring me back in, and so I'm sure that in the future someday everybody will see me again under the right circumstances. I have to go home and be with my children and my wife, and I just need to be calm for a little while.
How old are they? Your children?
Oh, I have 3 beautiful children. I have a soon-to-be 16-year-old girl, my oldest daughter.
Teenager.
I have a 13-year-old, and my son just turned 7. Yes, and my
Yeah.
beautiful wife that I'm very in love with, and I haven't seen her a lot in my life. I have to go be with those that I love. Not that I don't love everybody out there,
I'm sure they are really good people.
Yes, they need their daddy.
That's true. And I hope to see you all in tour. So
Yes.
you can bring them to the tour.
Someday that would be awesome.
And I can meet them.
I would really like that someday. I'd really like for my children to be able to kind of see this part of my life. They've come to a couple of shows here and there, but I'd really like them to see this sort of thing,
Are they artists too?
They are each to a varying degree. Are artists. My middle child, my P, she is she's my little peanut. Man, she's something. She's a lot like her daddy. She's a chip off the old block.
We will see her performing with you.
I'm trying. I hope
Spring.
so. I hope so. They're all very artistic. They're all very talented. So hopefully we can get them. Everyone will see them with me someday.
It's really nice to see you and to having met you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for being so nice.
I hope you're less nervous.
I try. I can. My words doesn't come out as I would like to.
I understand.